To truly beat COVID-19 anywhere, we have to beat it everywhere.
Canada came into this summit as the only G7 nation with no firm commitment to share vaccines. But this country now offering the world millions of shots.
The G7 announced that our collective commitments will result in over 2 billion doses being shared with the rest of the world. Canada's portion is 100 million doses.
Out of 100 million doses, Canada will donate 13 million actual shots, including doses of AstraZeneca, Johnson & Johnson, and the yet-to-be-approved Novavax vaccine. The remaining 87 million shots will be purchased with Canadian cash.
A week ago, I asked my fellow leaders to help in preparing and providing the doses we need to vaccinate the whole world by the end of 2022.
But even 1 billion doses won't be enough to do that. The head of the World Health Organization said this weekend, we need 100 million more doses right now and 11 billion doses to vaccinate at least 70% of the world's population by next year.
To make some bigger commitments.
As the leaders of the rich Western nations wrapped up their first face-to-face meeting since the pandemic forced diplomacy online, a closing communique stressed the need to combat the global vaccination gap, of course, climate change, and China.
I think we're in a contest, not with China per se, but a contest with autocratic governments around the world.
In their communique, leaders used specific language targeting China. They called for further investigations into the origins of COVID-19, ending forced labor in global supply chains, and for China to respect human rights.
Canada led the way on a common approach to addressing the challenges posed by China. And at this weekend's summit, we agreed to the action needed to do just that.
Beijing did not have a seat at the table, but a spokesman for the Chinese embassy in London cautioned G7 leaders in a statement, the days when global decisions were dictated by a small group of countries are long gone. World leaders are on to their next big talks, the NATO summit. That begins on Monday, and both China and Russia are expected to be on the agenda. Caryn Ceolin, City News.